Hi, my name is Donovan Tennyson. I'm currently an MBA student at the Wharton School, and my path into finance has been shaped less by certainty and more by learning how to make decisions when there is no clear playbook. So for background, days before I started my undergraduate degree at Vanderbilt in 2016, my father randomly, unexpectedly just passed away. And overnight, I was forced to basically navigate adulthood with very little guidance, right? And so one of the most, I guess, consequential decisions came a few years later in 2020 when my family received my father's kind of insurance payout. And at the time, markets were extremely volatile. Fear was high, and there was no, consensus view on what was to come next, right? And so I think rather than treating that capital passively, I made the deliberate decision to invest it based on long-term market trends. I believe that would sort of persist beyond the noise. And it wasn't sort of about chasing returns, it was about responsibility, right? Because my goal was simple: let the capital kind of work hard enough to support my younger brother's education and give him the opportunities I didn't have, right? Fully have. And I think sort of that decision required comfort with uncertainty, uncertainty, disciplined, risk taking, and humility about what I didn't know. And over time, those investments basically not only funded my brother's high school experience, but ultimately helped him gain admission to University of Virginia. That outcome, I think, reinforced something that has stayed with me since. Stay with me since, and I think thoughtful capital allocation can meaningfully change lives, right? And so professionally, I later saw the dynamics of McKinsey working in private equity due diligences and where decisions were made under time pressure, imperfect data, and real downside risk. Across both of these experiences, I've learned that success isn't about predicting the future perfectly, but about preparing for multiple outcomes and managing risk as you go on. And so I think the market trend I'm following most closely today is the shift into a higher for longer rate environment. And what intrigues me is how enforcing investors to, you know, learn the disciplines and how to price duration, value cash flows, and even prioritize resilience over optimism. In many ways, it mirrors a mindset that shaped my own journey, kind of accepting uncertainty, respecting risk, and focus on long-term stewardship. That philosophy is why PIMCO resonates deeply with me and why I'm excited about the opportunity to contribute.